Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be predicting NFL stats again. We'll be predicting the wide receivers. So let's hop right into this video. So, the wide receivers though, it's gonna be a little bit different than the running backs. This time we're gonna have touchdowns, cause why not? And we're gonna have the yards usual. Alright, let's hop right in. So, number 50, because this is gonna be 50. I'm pretty sure at 50 we got Nicholas Bokakini. He's gonna be a great wide receiver 3 for the Dolphins. 663 yards, 2 touchdowns. Josh Downs, it's gonna be good player. Yeah, 687 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jordan Addison. Okay, before y'all scream in the comments about Jordan Addison being way too low, Jordan Addison is suspended for a couple of games, 3 games. It's gonna if he's out for those 3, like if he was not out for those 3 games, he will go for like 800, 900 yards. Now he's out for those 3 games. It's gonna affect him. So he's gonna have nearly 700 yards and 4 touchdowns. Tyler Lockett, 713 yards. Now Tyler Lockett's washed, but I'm pretty sure he's like wide receiver 2 on the Titans. I'm pretty sure he should be anyways. Michael Pittman Jr. goes for 721 yards and a touchdown, 4 touchdowns. Keenan Allen, now if Keenan Allen did not sign to the Chargers, then they would have been low. Now here's the thing, I don't know, well, like another big name receiver that can easily be on this list, but sadly I can't add, is Amari Cooper. The reason why I can't have Amari Cooper on this list is because he's a free agent. Now I'm filming this on August 24th, so if he does sign in the next week, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. But assuming if Amari Cooper does sign, he's probably will be one on the Keenan Allen side. Because Keenan Allen does sign with the Chargers. Going for 754 yards, 2 touchdowns. Emeka Mbuka, I almost forgot to add him last minute before I filmed this. I was like, Emeka Mbuka looked pretty good in Bucks training camp. I have to add him. And I did. 762 yards, a touchdown. I probably has a little bit more. I had Keon Coleman in this list, and I only had him going for a touchdown. I did change the yards thing. Deebo Samuel goes for 799 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now, I don't know, man. Deebo Samuel can come back, but I highly doubt it. I think he's more like, I think they're also gonna use him like a running back, like they did back in 21 from the 49ers. But for now, though, they got I got Deebo Samuel going for 799 yards. Terry McMillan is gonna have 882 yards and 3 touchdowns. He is gonna have a good season with the Panthers. So yeah, Khalil Shakir goes for 818 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's the only Bills receiver on this because the Bills suck. Yeah. Then you got Jaden Reed, going for 823 yards and 4 touchdowns. Then we got Cooper Kupp. Yes, he's a little bit low, but Cooper Kupp is washed, and he's not that good. He's injury prone, so I feel like he's not going to play as much games. And he is going to go for 853 yards and 5 touchdowns. Then we got Rome Odunze going for 876 yards, 3 touchdowns. And then we got Devontae Smith. Now, it might be a little low, but probably not. 899 yards and 8 touchdowns. Next, we got Ricky Pearsall. Ricky Pearsall is the only healthy wide receiver on the 49ers right now, so he's going to have a breakout season. Now, here's the thing, though. Brandon Ayuk can probably easily be on this list, but I don't have him on there because, A, he's missing a lot of games. He's missing, till midpoint of the season. And he is going to probably be not the greatest coming back from his Achilles injury. I think it was Achilles. I think it was ACL. It's either Achilles or ACL. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, terrible leg injuries that keep you out for the rest of the year and a little bit into next season. Lou Football in the third is going to have a good season. Goes for 931 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's going to have a good season with Chicago. DJ Moore goes for 953 yards and 5 touchdowns. Garrett Wilson goes for 972 yards and 4 touchdowns. Garrett Wilson's massively overrated, and he's going to have a down year because he has Justin Fields as his fucking quarterback. Well, I feel bad for Garrett Wilson. DeAndre Hopkins, he still has a little bit in that tank. Well, he has a little bit left. He goes for 975 yards and 5 touchdowns. Then George Pickens goes for 988 yards. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes a little bit more, but as wide receiver 2 is going to... His numbers are going to go down a little bit because he's going to spend less time playing. Well, he's going to spend more time playing, but he's going to have less receptions because Dak has CeeDee Lamb. Goes for 6 touchdowns. Stephon Diggs now goes for 990 yards and 5 touchdowns. This is Drake May's only good wide receiver. So Diggs has to go through these numbers, even though he comes back from an ACL injury and Diggs is kind of old and a little washed. He probably has to go like around 900 yards. It's only Drake May's only weapon. Legit. Whatever receiver does the Patriots have? I guess Matt Collins. That's it. Kendrick Bourne, Jalen Polk, Demario Douglas. Last time I checked, those receivers are ass cheeks, and Diggs is the only good one. Darnell Mooney. I like Darnell Mooney. He's gonna be very good. And he's gonna go for 993 yards and 4 touchdowns. And then Zay Flowers. We finally passed the 1,000 yards. Zay Flowers goes for 1,002 yards and 5 touchdowns. Matthew Golden. Yes, he's gonna go for 1,021 yards and 6 touchdowns. T. Higgins, he's going to be not the only wide receiver 2, but he is the only wide receiver 2 this year that is going to go. No, actually, no, not the only wide receiver 2, because there's going to be another wide receiver 2. You probably know who it is, anyways. T. Higgins goes for 1,026 yards and 9 touchdowns. Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers is going to have a better season. Here's the thing, because he has Geno Smith this year, I feel like Jacoby Myers is going to have a way better season than he did last year. He had 900 yards last season with Minshew and O'Connell as a quarterback. I feel like Desmond Riddle also played a bit. Yes, he did. I think he played 2 games or something. Calvin Ridley goes for 1,032 yards. This is kind of like the Stephon Diggs situation. He has to get a lot of yards because he is the only wide receiver that Campbell has, but Campbell does also have Tyler Lockett, so it's a little bit better. Marvin Harrison Jr. goes for 1,052 yards. I feel like he is going to have a better season than he did last year with Kyler Murray. He looks way better now. He looks locked in. So yeah, Xavier Worthy goes for 1,056 yards because Rashee Rice is going to be suspended for a long time. I don't know how long. He's going to play for the first 4 games, and then after that, who else is on the Chiefs wide receivers? I think I'm stupid. Oh, well. Xavier Worthy, though, is going to be locked in this year, so he is going to go for 1,056 yards. Chris Godwin will go for 1,066 yards and 5 touchdowns. Mike Evans will go his typical 1,000 yard seasons, goes for 1,071 yards. Courtland Sutton, again, I think I overhated the guy a little bit, but Courtland Sutton does go for 1,078 yards. Jerry Jeudy continues doing Jerry Jeudy things, going for 1,089 yards. Davante Adams goes for 1,099 yards. Nico Collins goes for 1,110 yards. Might be a little too low because it's basically the only good Texans receiver. Well, the only known Texans receiver right now, because Tank Dell's out for injury, and he got a lot of rookie receivers. We don't know if they're gonna be good or not. Ladd McConkey goes for 1,103 yards. 3 yards. I think I meant to put 13. Let me just fix that. There we go, 13 yards. A.J. Brown goes for 1,123 yards. I think that might be a little too low too, but A.J. Brown still had a good season, so it goes for 7 touchdowns. DK Metcalf, a little bit too high, but whatever. Goes for 1,131 yards. Jackson Smith-Njigba is going to have a breakout season because I'm just going to repeat the same narrative. the only good wide receiver that Sam Donald has to throw to, just like Drake May and, well, no, just like Stephon Diggs and Calvin Ridley. They have to have a lot of yards because they're the only good wide receiver, the only good wide receiver on the team. Now Cooper Kupp is on the Seahawks, I know that, but he's gonna be injured for half the season. Plus, also, yeah, like Jackson Smith and Jake Munn's gonna be good. Terry McLaurin, 1,177 yards. I don't know what's going on with Terry McLaurin. He is definitely gonna get a contract for the Commandos though, so, but he might get traded, and this might affect him because he could go to any team and it can completely fall apart. Or it can be even better. I don't know. But we're going to assume if he stays with the Commandos, and the Commandos are going to... And, yeah, I think Terry McLaurin, I think it's a little too low, but at the same time, this is his career high, I think. Jalen Waddle, yes, Jalen Waddle goes for 1,182 yards. He goes a little high, but for wide receiver 2, no, because he is going to be wide receiver 1 at the end of the year. I think okay, never mind. So never mind. The fucking Jalen Waddle is gonna still be wide receiver 2 because I forgot I have Tyreek Hill very high. But I wouldn't be surprised if Jalen Waddle is wide receiver 1 by the end of the year. I wouldn't be surprised. Amon-Ra St. Brown is gonna have 1,200 yards. He's gonna be good. I just realized there was no Jameson Williams in here. Okay, alright. There's no Jameson Williams here, but if he does play, he's probably gonna be well. Calvin Ridley is and Jacoby Miles. No way, I fucking forgot him. Fuck. Alright, Drake London goes for 1,231 yards, 7 touchdowns. It might be a little too low for Drake London. He should probably go higher, but again, play the safe call, right? Tyreek Hill. Yes, you might be a little surprised. He's a little bit low. 1,281 yards. Tyreek Hill, it's gonna have a bounce back season, but he's getting a little bit old. So that's what sucks. But that's why I feel like Jalen Waddle can easily be wide receiver 1 by the end of the year if Tyreek Hill still regresses even more. Hopefully, he does have a little bit of a bounce back year though, because we have 2 now. Well, they have 2 now. Malik Nabels is going to continue doing Malik Nabels things, going for 1,311 yards, 8 touchdowns. Then Puka Nacua goes for 1,429 yards. I know that's a little too much for Puka. Probably not, because Puka Nacua is he was very productive last season, especially when he was injured. He played less games, but yeah, he still managed to put up good yards and good numbers. And then we got CeeDee Lamb going for 1,521 yards and 10 touchdowns. He is going to be very good. Bounce back season from last year. Brian Thomas Jr., Justin Jefferson, Ja'Marr Chase are the top 3. Brian Thomas Jr. and Liam Cohen's offense. Trevor Lawrence hopefully having a bit of a better year than last year. Brian Thomas Jr. will go for 1,581 yards and 10 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson, 1,673 touchdowns and yards and 11 touchdowns. And Ja'Marr Chase, winning triple crown again. Yes, he's winning triple crown again. He's winning Offensive Player of the Year. Ja'Marr Chase will go for 1,841 yards and 18 touchdowns. He is going to have one of the best wide receiver years of his whole career. As this video wraps up, this is going to be the end of this video. Now, before we go, we'll do what we did with the quarterbacks and the running back videos. We are going to go and look at the other quarterback stats and, well, wide receiver stats, I meant, and see. So this is what we got for wide receivers. Take a minute to look at it. I'm going to go slow down a little bit so y'all can see and read. You can also hear me yap. Okay. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of good wide receivers now. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bit more, because you got Malik Nabels, who's elite, Puka, who's elite, Tyreek's still elite, Drake London's elite, Amon-Ra's elite, Taylor McLaurin can go even higher. Same with Jalen Waddle, DK, AJ. It's just like, but it's just my prediction. Overall, this will wrap up our video, so hopefully you enjoyed. like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.